你要混響係咪啊？
你們喺呢度播呢個咁搞笑嘅音樂。Hello。
你要混響係咪啊？
先一兩個人喺度睇，真係煩死人。Oops。
你要混響係咪啊
Hello. Hello everyone. Welcome to our Enlightening Art Program May special theme for painting with Van Gogh. Okay, so how many people watching? 5. Make me feel better because at first I saw like, oh my god, only one. Oh, I will be so sad about that. Okay, but anyway, I was still really excited to introduce like this famous artist Van Gogh. Like, I feel like everyone knows who he is. So, today I'm going to talk briefly about how Van Gogh's like life, like in really short, like a container, contain just like kind of like concentrate juice type of Van Gogh's life, and then we are going to like see how his special experience with Japan, and also we are going to do Van Gogh's painting together. So I am really happy to be here to share this with you, and we are enlightening our program and. We are providing different kind of opportunity and platform for the student and the artist to share their passion, and we can enjoy doing art together. Okay, so let's start our first page. Okay, so Van Gogh. Vincent Van Gogh, like have you guys saw there is a movie about him? It's called Loving Van Gogh. I really want to share that video with you, but then I'm thinking about maybe you guys can go doing research on other sides. So like it's a really nice movie about how Van Gogh's life, and like Van Gogh is not appear in the movie, but like his story was being told by the people around him, like a postman, like getting a letter from him, and then the people's their life was related to Van Gogh. It's really cool. Like they are the first movie was created by several people. A lot of people like using paint like every frame is a painting, so which is really cool. I would recommend you guys to see that. Um, and also Van Gogh, he perhaps the most famous artist in the world, and he's kind of like as famous as a mad artist. Like it's really weird. Like some artists, like they after they die or after they getting crazy, their works become really famous, but like those people just don't know by itself. Okay, so it's the man who paint in their fancy or simple, and then he was have some mental issue, and then he cut off his ear. So there's some like a picture make fun of that, but I feel like he's still the greatest artist in. Okay, so and also like we would like to see more of his style by showing up like different works. Like first is keep going, like this is Gogh, like the same sound similar, and Van Gogh is one of the most well-known post-impressionism painters, although he was not widely appear in his lifetime. Also, Vincent van Gogh was born on 30 March 1853 in Zundert in the southern Netherlands, the son of the pastor. Okay, in 1869, he took his first job working in the Hegel branch of the international art dealing film. Okay, he began to write to his younger brother Theo, correspondence which continued for the rest of his life. Like Theon was supporting a lot for Van Gogh's like life. Okay, and also this is in 1880s. His when he first starting his painting life. So he was is his age of 27, and he decided to become an artist. He moved around and teaching himself to draw and paint and receiving financial support from Theon. Okay, in 1886, Van Gogh was joined Theon in Paris and met many artists, including Degas and Picasso and Grand Gauguin. Gauguin in Chinese. Okay, and with whom he became friends, and his style changed significantly under the influence of Impressionism. So and become the lighter and brighter, and he painting a large number of self-portrait in his period. Okay, and in 1888. Okay, Van Gogh moved to Provence in the South France, where he painted his famous series Sunflowers. So, like the Sunflower series is too famous, so I don't want to share it in here because I also want you to like learn more about like different kind of cool like art pieces. Like besides Van Gogh's like the Sunflower and Staring Night and some other works, like he still have so many really fantastic like rich color kind of style painting. Okay, and he invited Gauguin to join him, but they soon began to like quarrel, and one night Van Gogh like threatened Gauguin with a razor. Okay, and so like and then deeply like cut off his own ear. So like there's some like a fighting between them, and then like we don't know what's going on, but like just from outside we feel like, oh, maybe something wrong with Van Gogh, and like he just cut off his ear. But you know, artists like I don't know what they are thinking, but then so this was the first serious sign of the mental healthy problem that were to affect Van Gogh for the rest of his life, and he spent time in like in the hospital. And then during that period of time, like he was working like his work reflecting the intensive color and strong light the countryside around him. So you see that his portrait become like a lot of like a lot of color, but those color are in their mild tone. Like it's not like rich or like a uh, crazy as before. Okay, and also this is a really famous like series like Iris. Okay, and Van Gogh paint his still life in the hospital. Okay, for him, the painting was mainly a study in color. He set out to achieve a powerful color contrast by placing the purple flower against a yellow background, and he made the decorate form stand out even more strongly. The iris were originally purple, but as the red pigment was faded, they would turn blue. So you see that the flower is kind of like bluish purple. Also, Van Gogh made two paintings of this picture. Okay, and also in this one, like I would just want to show you, like it's really funny, like people using the food, the elements from the kitchen to mimic his work. And then next several picture I also want to share with you, like some artists or some people in our contemporary like wrestling people, like they try to make fun of some masterpieces, but also it's another way to memorize them. Okay, and also there's poor. This is poor Gauguin. So like what we I said it before, like they having fight, but at first they are really friend with each other, but later on they have argue. But so I also want to introduce, like he was doing a painting for like this one Van Gogh painting the sunflower. So sunflower is his most famous painting, and also like this is like maybe his best friend before. So Paul Gauguin and Vincent Van Gogh had an early friendship which blossomed into an invitation to Iris, France, where Van Gogh wanted Gauguin to stay with him and create an art salon. And the painting was complete during Gauguin's stay in Arles. So during like their work, so like they are still like want to be friends with each other, but then as Gauguin only staying for 2 months, and so then they just like didn't go along with each other, but they are just. But at least we have this nice, beautiful picture left. Okay. And also like in 1890s, 27th of July 1890s, um, again suffering from the depression, Van Gogh shot himself and he died 2 days later. So which is a really sad story, like those like a genius master always die really early, but he still left a lot of like really cool picture. Yeah, picture left for us. And also you see that this is Van Gogh's like the most like famous picture, cafe terrace at night, but actually it's not named for that. But we can see like still here is a real still life here. Like you can see the right side, you can still see the people. Sorry, still see the building is the same color, and like same color tone and same kind of building, but you see that how he was managed the color really well. Even here it's really bright, but it's still a nighttime, and he was managed the color really well. Like even the floor is a lot of color, so we would like to see like how he was managed the color and how is the artist look at the things from different from the other people. Okay, and also this one is cool. I just saw this picture yesterday and I feel like, wow, this is perfect picture for what I can use for today. Okay, so Staring Night, this is one of the most famous picture by Van Gogh, and so like I would also like to share this with you. So like this Staring Night has risen to the peak of their artistic achievement, although Van Gogh sold only one painting in his whole life. Staring Night is an icon of the modern art, and Mona Lisa for our the Mona Lisa for our time, as Leonardo da Vinci was in Vogue residence Renaissance idea of like seriously and self-control. Van Gogh defeated how we see our own age. Okay, so this will be like, oh, it's a kind of like Mona Lisa in this kind of time, and then so this work was still showing in the Museum of Modern Art in New York City, but like you can see like the color he used and how he can see like scrolling like kind of feel background in the nighttime. Like you see that when it's nighttime, we look up, it's only just dark blue or black color in the sky, but how Van Gogh was discovered that much color, it was impressed. And also like the one on top is like really funny. Like he used a fish as replaced the tree, and there's some like hams or things like that around it, so which is really cool. Okay, and also like in addition to describe in his this is a letter to his brother through the iron barred window. I can make out a square of wheat in the enclosure. He wrote in the May of 1889, above which in the morning I see the sun rays in its glory. Okay. Okay, so also Vincent van Gogh and the new charm of Japan art. So during the years he was spending trying to establish himself as a notorious painter in Paris. So like Van Gogh like gradually fell under the spell of Japanese art. So like some of his work was inspired by the Japanese art. So I think this is really like cool. So let's take a look at how his work was influenced by those Japanese art. So first one is this one here. Like he was creating this picture based on like having this same like same kind of like a feeling about that. And this is self portrait with bandage ear. I think this name must like, like we try to name his work back when he's not here anymore. So the names of the pictures kind of funny. Self portrait with bandage ear. Okay. And also this one is Beige in the Rain. So oil on canvas, Van Gogh Museum. So you see that he was trying to mimic those Japanese style. You can see the color and the tone he used. Also this one, I think this one is too bright. It's not that green. Okay, and then this one is also the same style, which is really cool. And last but not the least one is Van Gogh is woman rocking the cradle, and this one is after East Eisen contourist. Okay, and let's have some fun. Okay, and this one, I really like this one, is the Van Gogh style of the cat. So you see the background is scrolling. And this is IKEA, which is really funny. Like he used this famous picture of Van Gogh's room. And then we try to see, how it can combine with IKEA. And also this one is the alien getting the cow. I was wondering why they always like appear in the farm and then take the cow away. Is there something special relationship between the alien and the cow? Okay, and then this is Van Gogh. Van Gogh? Van Gogh. I really like this picture. Okay, so now here comes to our iris section. We are going to try to draw this picture. Okay, so let it go. Let's try it. Okay, so I'm going to turn on my camera, and today we are going to do paint. Like most of the time we are doing paint. If you don't have paint, you can still using the oil pastel or color pencil, things like that. Okay, here's my canvas. Okay, just want to let you guys know that we have a weekly based class, which is every week, every day we are doing one picture from 11:45 to 12:45. Then, like after you did a lot of pictures, so like maybe you will get the new kind of feeling about how we can doing the art. Also, we have a weekly class, like one class every week, so which is also like can um, help you to develop. Okay, so here first I got the paint, so different color like that, and then I need to have water and brush. Okay, first of all, I'm having a brush which I'm using brown color as usual because like brown color don't have a color trend, so that's why I will start with brown color. Get a little bit brown color here, and then with some water, okay? And then I'm going to start with those flower. This is a lot, so I'm going to make it simplify. So first, maybe do it horizontal would be a better idea because the flower is a lot on the top. Okay, so first I'm going to do a pot here. I don't want to make the pot too. So pot here. So don't make the pot too big because we have a lot of flower. Maybe we can like make the flower less a little bit, like, and then the stem of the. And then there's a lot of flower going on here. Okay, and then I'm going to turn some music on. Okay, and then we're going to make sure like the flower is going around here. So I need to change a little bit the direction, otherwise too far away. Okay. Okay, and then some flower here, and then there's some here at the end. So like how we are doing painting, we just want to make sure the top is flowers here, like this is a bunch of flower here, and a bunch of flower here, and then there's a lot of, the pot is like this kind of color, right? So there's a lot of panel here and some flower here. Okay, and then there's line here. Okay. Okay, so first of all, we would like to have the background color, and later on we are going to adding the table color. The table may be lower a little bit, not that high. Okay. The pot can be lower a little bit as well. Okay, and then I'm going to start with the background. What's the background color? It's like a whitish. So I'm going to get some white color. Blend it with a little bit blue. Blue color and a little bit brown is fine. So blue and brown, so like not too white, not too pale. I'm going to use this color. Blue a little bit because blue is cold and brown is warm. So after they mix together, I can have a really like a nice color. So yeah, I can do it for the sky. I'm going to do it here. Like I can, because don't worry about like these picture, like some flower here. If I go inside, because it's better to do it right now. Otherwise, like after later on, if you try to like find the color and put it back, it's not that easy. And remember, I said if you have like those like light color. What like if I'm using blue right now? What if later on I am having the yellow? Put it together. Will it become too much? Will it become like a green? Once it dry, it will be better. So don't worry too much about. So you see that I was having the. Here is a little bit bright. I'm going to add some white here. Okay, so if you guys are doing art with me at the same time, I'm using a really big canvas, so I think you guys will have like enough time. Also, like I don't want to have my background like too even because sometimes like you will have those really cool texture. If you are using canvas, okay, my suggestion is like try to color the side, okay? What I'm doing is color the side right now. Yep. But if you have decided you're going to frame it, so just don't worry about that. Like if you find out the color is not even, you can try to blend it back and forth to get the nice and comfortable color. here. Okay, and the bottom is kind of light green color. So we're going to do the green, mix the green with some yellow. A little bit dark green. Try to make the green color like blending green, yellow, dark green, and a little bit brown. And then we will have a really mild green color. A little bit blue color, okay? Okay, and then maybe a little bit lighter. I use the white color go direct on the green because my green is not dry yet, and then I am trying to blending the color. Again, the tabletop. We need to. Okay, if you like these one, you see that I'm trying to like don't leave any gap here. You see that? Then I need to work back on that. Trying to fully cover. Why? Because like for my previous work, like this one, if you have this frame color, okay, so when you are seeing the works, you will feel like, oh wow, you can just hang it on the wall. Okay, so now we finished the floor, and I'm going to come back for a little bit about the here a little bit. And then here inside, maybe some like basic tonal color. This is really watering, so who knows like if they will have some color in here. At least if there is a gap, so we don't afraid of the gap. Okay, so now the next step is we want to do the leaf first and then the flower, okay? So the leaf is green color, so we are going to take a medium brush. Okay. And then let's see. Okay, so let's do the flower. I think the flower will be better. Okay, so let's get the blue color, dark blue color. I don't have light blue, so if you have light blue, that will be easier. So dark blue, put it out. Always dip the color on the side, and then put it in the middle, and then a little bit purple here. And then let's see the flower. It's hard to tell like from a lot. You're just like doing the scroll. Do a lot of like scrolling kind of shape. And then wherever there's flower, because sometimes there's too much flower, we just simplify it, okay? So here's a lot of flower.
January 2017.
How can I find some music without any advertisement? I feel like my dog, like when I'm trying to play some song when my son go to bed, but then I just find out there is one song I play so many times, so now it has the advertisement. Like I bring so many play times for that music. Okay, so you see that I get some dark color. To be honest, like I cannot like draw every single flower, and neither do you guys have that much time. So I'm just draw some like really dark color first, and try to draw like maybe 1 or 2 flowers with all the detail. The rest is I try to like find a similar color, but I'm not going to do exactly the same. Even though like I want to do, like I just cannot find that much detail. Okay, so there's a lot of flower going on here. And then here comes our next step, okay? We have the dark blue and purple mixed for all the black part. And the next will be next will be these 2 colors. Adding a little bit white color. Adding a little bit white color in here. So this is the second layer color. So we just analyze to make this picture 3 color for the flower, okay? 3 colors. So first one is the dark purple, dark blue, the first layer. The second layer is the same color mixed together with some white color, and that's the second layer. And the third layer will be adding even more white. If you don't know like the color, so I'm going to just like make sure they are friends with each other, but not too friends. Like at least you are not covering the same dark store we just did. Our goal is from far away, you feel like, oh wow, that's their picture. Maybe it's Van Gogh, but when you see closer, what's that? I don't know. I don't know either. That kind of feeling. So like, and here, going to adding the shape. Just make sure every stalk you did like squirreling, because the flower is like really not like a perfect shape. Like don't try to do like rectangle, circle. Just do S. Keep adding different kind of S in here. Sometimes my brush have two colors. What's going on here? I feel like something similar like that, but I don't know what I'm doing. Kind of feeling. Okay, and some more here. And some lighter color here. Okay, so adding more and more, and if next step will be even more white color here. Okay, something like that. And they have even some color, even darker than that. So I'm going to adding some dark green in the dark blues. Dark green and dark blue and dark purple, some color like that, and then try to make the connection. Some darker color if you want to use some. Like fill out some. Maybe it's hard to do it right at this time because no matter what, I will touch the really dark color. So fill out some. From. Okay, I'm going to work back on the dark color for later. So now what we are doing is do the green leaves, okay? So what color do you see in the leaves? Green? What else? Green and blue? Or what other green color? And yellow. Some color is more like a yellow, some is more like a green color purple. So let's try it. Okay. So first layer is dark green with light green. Dark green with light green. And then have some like dark green color will be always like behind it, maybe somewhere here. And light green with dark green. Some yellow in here. Some more black color. This dark yellow, I haven't seen you for a really long time. So I'm into medium green. You see what this medium green? Oh, sorry, medium yellow mixed with green color. A little bit dark color. Guess I want you to stay calm. So many going on. At first, I'm trying to do that one like you guys see before, like their Japanese style that like landscape. But then I'm thinking, oh, if you guys want to do a flower, which is because now it's Mother's Day, like anyway, if we can have some flower, that would be better. And I think, okay, so let's try it. Okay, here is some flower. Some leaf is going this way. To add this more like a yellowish color. Okay, and keep adding more flour for the next step. So we know like we're adding more flour here. And then there's more flour here. Some more color here. Okay. So the leaf part we're done, and then we have to bring back to the flower. Maybe the background a little bit. Let me continue adding more for the background. Fill out this area. Like painting is just a way like we keep fixing, we keep adding, we keep fixing, like yeah, sometimes like you might think, oh wow, it's really easy to do some picture, but actually once we get inside it will be more like detail we need to do. Okay, and by the way, we are going to adding some the color for the pot, and then we are going to work back on there. So now I'm going to adding a little bit like brown and blue. And a pot. The handlebar. Don't worry, the color if it's like really similar to the background. So we're going to use a black line to outline it. Okay, and adding the watercolor. And then there's special about that will be, so now we need to figure out like the shape of the flower and with there's some little bit black line next to it. Okay. Okay. I'm trying to have a smaller brush. So we're going to outline some of the flowers. We keep having those like a round shape. And then outline it. And then outline it. And then one color. Just keep outlining. Just make feel like oh you know what is the how the flower goes. Like just try to outline it. There's some leaf in the middle. You can also do the back, making the leaves come out. Some leaf is standing from here. Here's the detail time, so like we're trying to make this pop out. And then I'll keep adding factor. Just like how I know what we are painting. Like actually, there's tons of like flowers appear at the same time. Sometimes it's hard for us to say, oh, I know this one, I know that one. But we need to be brave. Okay. Be brave. Like in this picture, Van Gogh was doing like a lot of like those outline skill in here. Okay, and let's keep adding more on the left side. It's kind of like drawing a diamond shape. Don't ask me why I feel like that, but I just feel like that. There's some pretty funny stuff. Okay, and the same as the other side. Just keep using the dark blue and purple color, okay, for outline everything here. And then this one. And then there's some leaves come out in here. It's more like a darker green. And even here. I just need to add in some more texture for this leaf here. Yellow and blue. Sometimes it's really dark here as well. Okay, so you see that we are doing that step by step. 3 more minutes, but we are trying to make it faster a little bit. Maybe it will take extra like 10 or 20 minutes. And then we'll just keep wrapping, okay? Okay, and then there's some like a side here. Side here. Some darker color. Like there is a secret like outline skill for. Okay, and then last but not the least is some really dark color somewhere here. Okay, and then I'm going to outline the pot. Outline the pot so the pot is here. Okay, 不够圆。You see that the blue keep coming out, so I need to use a okay, this leaf maybe need to be goes on the side of the blue. Okay. And what else? This one on the back needs to be a little bit darker. Okay. I like some of the flower. Okay, then it's done. With some, wait a second. Well, after I've done, then I'm thinking. Okay, then it's completely complete. Okay, so maybe I need to work on the back of the table line. Sorry, last but not the least, the line for the table. What color is that? It's black. Okay. Okay, then it's done. Thank you very much for staying for the picture, and so please come and join our program. And let me show you their lovely picture. You guys keep saying, let it go! Okay, and I hope you guys are enjoying their class, and this is my class style, and next week, like every week, we are going to do a different learning from a different master. So from each master, like you guys will know how they are doing this picture and how they are using the color. So I would like to see you guys and subscribe us, like us, and we would like to share more information with you. Okay, and we have the weekly and daily class. So come and join us. Please notice, like, if you want to be a good artist, then you need to do a lot of artwork. Okay, so good job and thank you. Please send your works to er@cathyfutureus.com. We would like to share more with you. Okay, so thank you very much. Subscribe us, like us, and we would like to showing more art with you.